Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode here at T. Roy Cooks. Appreciate you joining me once again. Folks, I've been tagged again. I tell you, these tag videos going around. This one's a little better than the last one though. This is a barbecue tag video. And I gotta thank my good friend, Chef Brisket. Aye, oh yeah, baby. Thanks for putting me on this tag here, Chef. Appreciate it, man. Alright, down to some questions. I got my questions here. Question number one. What is your go-to smoker? And as many of you know, I've got several. I've got the Weber Smoky Mountain, I've got my Kamado Joe, the Big Joe, and I've got my Yoder Wichita. My absolute favorite, hands down, is my Yoder Wichita. Yoder smokers, man. That Wichita can cook. Now, the other ones aren't bad at all either. I mean, I love cooking on them as well. But for that true, authentic smokehouse type flavor, I mean, when you open my pit, you smell barbecue on that Wichita. That's a cooking machine, and I use wood to cook with it too. Hey Fifi, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see Fifi over here. What's your go-to rub? I go back and forth. I've got a couple that I really use all the time for mainly. First one, this right here, Oak Ridge BBQ. I love all the Oak Ridge BBQ rubs. I use them if I'm not using this other one right here. In fact, there you go, TexasBarbecueRubs.com. I check them out too, man. Those are my all-time favorite, and the Texas barbecue rubs, my favorite of all of them, I mean they're all good, is the wild rub. That's great. Let me see, baby backs or spares? Well, I like spares, the St. Louis cut especially. I think they have more flavor than the baby backs. The baby backs got a lot more meat on them, but I'm all into the flavor, so I like spares. Spares are my favorite. Favorite barbecue channel? I'd have to say it would be that's a good one. I think Russ over Smoky Ribs. If I had to pinpoint one, I mean it's hard to pinpoint one though, you know. I mean, so many of my good friends out there on YouTube, they've got some excellent videos, man. You know, Keith Bad Tag, he's starting to do some more barbecuing too. You go, Keith. Alright, favorite beer. Well, my favorite beer probably is this one right here, Pacifico. I likes me a Pacifico beer. Yep, it's good stuff. But I don't always have Pacifica in the house, so I go with the mountains of Bush. There you go. Cheers to you. Let's see. Biggest influence in barbecue. Now that one's going to have to go to JB. Yep, my boy JB. I learned so much from him. Louisiana Cajun recipes, folks. Y'all go check him out if you don't know about JB. Who doesn't know about JB though? Dang, man. Yeah, JB's been around. JB's been around a long time, folks. He's got a lot of wisdom about him. Yep, learned a lot from that boy. Let's see. What's your thoughts on pellet, gas, and electric smokers? I don't really have an opinion. Well, I've never really used one, any of those. I think the electric would be really good if you're doing like smoking cheese, you know, or smoking some fish, you know, because it can go really, really low, like 120 degrees Fahrenheit, you know. Pellets, I'd be interested in trying a pellet, but I can almost guess what my answer is going to be after I taste something off a pellet grill. I don't think it's going to have the same level of smoke flavor that it would if it came off of my offset, my Yoder Wichita. It's just something about cooking with those sticks of wood, you know, wood burner, stick burner they call them. It just gives the meat that comes off such a wonderful flavor, and the aroma coming off of it. Lordy, lordy. Gas. I know some people, like I've got a friend down in Australia, they can't have open fire, so he has to use propane for his smoker. He seems to like it pretty good. Seems to work pretty good for him. So I don't know. I've never used one. Can't really say. But I would like to try a pellet smoker sometime. to sauce or not to sauce. That, my friends, depends on what I'm cooking. If I'm cooking like some pork ribs or some chicken, I'll probably throw some sauce. More than likely, I'm going to throw sauce on it. If it's brisket, no, probably not. I rarely ever do anything to a brisket other than just let it cook. I may throw some sauce on the side when I plate it. You can dip your a slice of brisket in there, barbecue sauce or something, but sauce it on the grill now. Pork butt, I rarely sauce pork butts until after I pull the pork. And then I'll throw some vinegar-based sauce in with the meat, make pulled pork sandwiches, you know, do stuff like that. But as far as saucing on the grill while it's cooking, chicken and pork ribs, I do sauce. Everything else, no. Make up my own barbecue tag question. That's a good one. I got one for you. Should you cook brisket fat side up or fat side down? I think that depends on what you're cooking it on. If you've got a brisket you're cooking with like over direct heat, you know, or the heat is below it in some fashion and instead of indirect, I would probably cook it fat side down to protect the meat. If I'm cooking it indirect, like on my offset stick burner over here, my Yoda Wichita, I'm gonna cook it fat side up because it doesn't have that intense heat coming from beneath it. So it depends on what you're cooking it on. That's my opinion anyway. I've done it both ways. When I do it on the Weber Smoky Mountain, a lot of times I'll cook it fat side down. If I'm cooking it on my Yoda Wichita, cooking fat side up for brisket. Alright, I think that's my 9 questions. I've got to tag a few people. And folks, if you've already been tagged, I don't expect you to do this again. Alright? Alright. My good friends Jerry and Jimmy over at J BBQ. And I'll put links down below in the description box for all these channels. If y'all not familiar with them, y'all go check them out and subscribe to them. They're all excellent. So J BBQ. Next one is going to be Root Boy Cooks. My good friend Sal. Hey Sal, how you doing, man? Oh, Sal. Here's to you, man. Let's see. Got one more to go. This guy's a fairly newcomer as far as YouTube, but he is a definite barbecue cook. My good friend Jason over at GqueBBQ. Hope y'all go check all 3 of these channels out. And I got to thank again Chef Bourquet for tagging me in this video, in his video. Hope y'all enjoyed the answers to the questions that I gave you. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, just leave me a comment or send me a PM. See what I can do for you. But anyway, I appreciate everybody joining us once again here. I'll be cooking something here soon, and video will be up. I'm gonna try to do videos, upload videos like every Thursday or Friday. So try to get on a fairly decent schedule anyway. Sometimes it's rough though. Anyway, appreciate y'all joining me. Remember to share the video, and when you do, please tell all of your friends that T-Roy cooks responsibly. Cheers, everybody.